What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is another episode of Roadie Reactions. In today's reaction video, I am once again going to be checking out a band for the very first time. And to be 100% honest, I really don't know anything about the band that we're about to check out. The reason that I wanted to do a reaction is because lately, I've been hearing their name quite a bit. A couple of my friends that know my musical taste pretty well suggested that I check them out and said I would probably like it. And then I've seen comments from you guys in the community that have said, hey, if you like this band, then you'll probably like InVisions. So today we're going to check them out. Now, I don't know if these guys are signed or if maybe they're on an indie label or they're unsigned, but I did see that they're releasing a brand new album within the next few months. February 11th, 2022, their brand new album, Deadlock, comes out worldwide. And if anybody's into the band or you're seeing this for the first time and you like it, I'll throw a link below where you can go check out some of their pre-orders to help support the band if you would like to. But considering I don't know anything else about these guys, let's just jump into this and see what we find out. I will link this original video in the description below. And today, for the very first time, I'm checking out InVisions with the brand new music video for their song, Dope. Let's go. Since I don't know anything about this band, I forgot to take my guess at what we're actually getting today. Considering the use of the V in the song title name, and that's kind of popular in metalcore right now, and the bands that other people have told me if I like them, I'd like these guys, I'm assuming we're just going to get some kind of rippin' metalcore here. But I've been wrong about this before. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice stop. So, okay. We're going to get some metalcore with a little bit of genty flavor in there, it sounds like. I like this. It sounds like we're going to get more of a melodic metalcore kind of thing as this progresses. A couple things that I really like already. First of all, the tonal qualities on everything on the recording sound fantastic. It sounds really good. Everything's really clear. You can hear everything perfect. I really liked when the vocals came in, the layering that was going on. So you had the screams, but you also had some low gutturals under there that were like mixed in lows that were a really good touch. And then if my ears aren't deceiving me, I feel like I'm hearing slight little maybe electronic programming in under the guitar playing, or it could just be a guitar effect that's layered under there, but whatever it is, it's really cool. It's a unique little touch and I like it. Great start. First 30 seconds, man. I'm digging this. I love that little stop in there. I want to lead back into that part, but the reason I wasn't headbanging right away is because new band that I'm not familiar with, I wanted to just kind of peek around at all their gear and stuff. So we've got a singer, two guitarists, and a drummer. Again, no bass player. We've been seeing a lot of bands lately that just don't have a bass player. And I guess with modern technology, you might not need one. You get 2 guitar players, have somebody in the band track bass on the record, and then just track it live. There could be a bass player in this band. He may just not be in the video. We've seen that in other videos lately too, but it seems to be a common trend lately, man, with a lot of metal bands not having a bass player. So let's talk about some guitars really quick, because I spotted both of them out fairly quickly. They're both playing Ibanez guitars, so I'm just going to assume that they're probably endorsed if both of them are rocking pretty decently high-end Ibanezes. One of their guitar players is rocking the Ibanez RGD 61 AL, which is the Axion label. And I believe it has an Evertune bridge on it, so it would be an ET model as well. So RGD7 61 AL ET. The Axion label from Ibanez, a lot of people mistakenly think it's like a lower entry level kind of thing, but it's actually not. The Axion label specifically came out to be more of like a modern metal and rock guitar. They have a lot of stuff on them stock that a lot of other Ibanez guitars don't. You see a lot of Evertune bridges and Fishman Fluence pickups and stuff like that. And it's a sick guitar, man. It's super sick. The other guitar player is rocking an Ibanez S series, which I don't see with a lot of metalcore bands. You usually see your RGs, RGAs, RGDs. But the Ibanez S that he's rocking is for sure the Iron Label series that they have, which also one of their other like metal lines of guitars that they make. The only reason I know that that one's an Iron Label is the finish on that guitar. That one was exclusively an Iron Label finish. They didn't do it on some of the other S's, and the S line is super, super popular, man. I believe originally back in the day it was called the Saber, but they just renamed it to S to avoid some kind of trademark with some other company that already had something similar to a Saber. But usually I see a lot of those guitars in like power metal and stuff. I don't see S's a lot in this, which is really cool. All we've got left are cabinets and drums, which I'm still trying to figure out a couple things. So let's listen to some more. We'll come back to it. Well, that's a different guitar underwater, but I can't tell. 2 different guitars underwater. The vocal layering in this is sick. Breakdown bridge. Okay, before we get into whatever this part's gonna be. So it looks like they're using Laney cabinets for their guitar amplification. Now we don't see any heads visible or anything like that. It's possible maybe they're using some kind of digital rig like a Kemper or a Fractal or I don't know, a Helix or Neural DSP or something, but using Laney for their live sound. Laney might be the giveaway that just told me where this band is from. Laney is a British amplification company made extremely popular in the 60s, 70s, and 80s with a lot of rock and roll, stuff that we consider classic rock now. I mean, Black Sabbath used Laney on a lot of their albums and stuff like that. So considering Laney is a British company, and I don't see a lot of bands in this genre using Laney, I'm going to guess this is a UK band, but I could be wrong. I mean, I assume a lot based off what kind of gear we see like that bands could be from there, but not every drummer that's using Meinl cymbals is going to be from Germany or anything like that. Speaking of their drummer, I can't tell what kind of kit he's using. Based on the sizes of things, my immediate gut instinct said maybe like D drum. but I think I saw one of the badges and it looked more like DW, but so that I'm not going to for sure say what I think it is because I'm not sure. I'll try and do some, you know, information gathering while I edit and find out what he uses. But from the top-down angles, I definitely saw that he's using Zildjian cymbals for everything. So considering it's everything, I'm going to say he's probably an endorsed artist of Zildjian. I saw some A customs on there. And it also looked like he had Evans drum heads as well. I think that's it for gear. Let's see what we're going to get with the ending of this song. I also love this video, by the way. The mixture between the performance shots and them in the water and stuff. And really quick, the reason you see the different gear in the water is probably obvious, and I don't need to say this, but you're not going to take an Ibanez RGD or an Ibanez S of that caliber and jump into a pool of fucking water. So they probably got some cheaper guitars to go in there for those shots. Let's see what we get on this ending. Oh man. Oh! Before we get the rest of it, I want to go back because they did something really cool, like production-wise, like songwriting-wise, that when you get a lot of breakdowns from bands like this, you do get tempo changes and stuff, but they slowed it down at the last possible second before the breakdown came in, and it just gave that sense of like just impending, like just insanity. Oh, hold on, I want to go back a hair more. Oh, great tempo change. Oh, is that it? Nah, it is. Damn. I was wondering if it was going to come back with another breakdown or something. Life is Art Visuals. I know this company. We've seen other music videos of theirs for sure. I can't remember whose company it is though. Man, that was pretty cool. I dig it. Let's go talk more about it. And that is why we like to check out stuff I'm not familiar with on this channel, man, because I just discovered something I really, really enjoyed. The overall production of that, sound-wise, was fantastic. I really liked the mixing. I really liked the tones on everything. And as I said a couple times, the vocal layering and everything was really good. If it were me, I may have done a little bit more of that layering in that bridge at the end just to give it a little more, but it also didn't really need it. It was pretty fucking brutal. Video-wise, I really liked it as well. I love seeing performance videos like this where I can actually see the band, see how they move, see what their image looks like, what kind of gear they're using and stuff like that. And I also liked the little things that they threw in, like the water and how the band members were in the water and stuff like that. Like, it's just a cool visual change from it just being a performance video the entire time. Now, I will bring up something that I've talked about lately on this channel with a lot of metalcore bands. We're really in a time right now where there are just so many damn metalcore bands all over the place. And while I really, really, really liked what I just heard, I wouldn't necessarily say that it really stood out from the crowd a ton. There are a lot of other bands that do sound like this, but these guys are doing it a little better than some others because, like I said, the mix quality and everything was great. The playing was great. I really liked the vocals. So I think spending some more time with this band's music is going to be pretty cool because I feel like, you know, it is kind of hard to judge a band off of one song. And like I said, I did like that one song. I just want to see if they diversify a little more from what I'm hearing from a lot of other bands. But just as a reminder, February 11th, they do have a brand new album coming out. So I can't wait to see what else we get from that. And I'll definitely check that album out the second that it comes out. Because like I said, I liked the sound of this, and I want to hear what this band can do in other songs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Hopefully there's some people also checking it out for the first time. And if this is your first time here, feel free to click subscribe. I release new videos all the time. Subscribing is free, and it helps my channel out a ton. If you liked this reaction, I would greatly appreciate the like, as it also helps the channel. But if you disliked it, no big deal, man. Thank you very much for your time. You are free to click dislike if you didn't like it. I'm also on a ton of different social media. I have a Discord server that a lot of us hang out on all the time. I have a Twitch where I stream everything from video games to bass and guitar playing, guitar tech work, and live reactions. So if you guys are interested in any of that, I'll throw links in the description below. My handle on everything social media is @TankTheTech. Thank you so very much for watching. I will be back very soon with another episode of Roadie Reactions.